what I want to discuss with all of you guys is where my channel is heading. And now that I'm back, now that I have some spare time from the other activities that I was doing, besides my full time job, because we started working 11 hours a day, which is, well, it's pretty much half a day right there, guys. So, anyways, guys, back to what I was gonna talk to you guys about, and that was where my channel is gonna be heading. And that's a lot of, I'm actually gonna start uploading a lot of different things that actually has to do with video game or video game related. So don't worry, guys, this channel isn't, I'm not really gonna do anything that you guys don't like or you guys don't want. I know a lot of you guys sub to my channel, or a lot of you people um, search for my channel on YouTube just to watch my walkthroughs, the walkthroughs that I posted and the videos that I made. And as you guys can tell, first off, I started off with this channel by uploading walkthroughs without any commentary. Now, I'm not going to change that, so don't worry, guys. You guys can breathe easily, steadily now. But I will commentate over some walkthroughs, not the latest walkthroughs like first person shooters, third person shooters, survivor games, horror games. Well, I think it's the same as survival games, but not really. I'm not so sure about that. But anyways, guys, here are, and then the next thing that I started doing was that I was confident enough to start commentating over making some commentary videos over some Call of Duty gameplay. And the reason I was holding back so much on that because, well, I wasn't really that confident. You know how the internet can be, but I can't really pay that much attention to haters or trolls. I understand there are always gonna be out there, trying to troll channels doing this kind of stuff and whatnot. And so now that I have walkthroughs without commentary, I introduce you guys to Call of Duty commentaries. And the Call of Duty commentaries, I talk to you guys about a few updates and a few things that are going around in my life. And the third thing that I introduced to you guys was a walkthrough or some gameplay with some commentary. Now, the reason I'm gonna decide to do some commentary or some walkthroughs, but don't worry, guys, like I said before, it's not gonna be throughout all the walkthroughs that I'm gonna be uploading from now on. It's because I got a lot of comments saying, hey, dude, you should really commentate over this game. And I looked at some of the gameplay, from like Skyrim. And that's because on Skyrim, it's a huge open world, sandbox style game, except it's more like hack and slash ARPG game. Wow, you guys pretty much don't need me to be telling you guys how the gameplay is for Skyrim, the Elder Scroll games. But seriously, guy, in that game, I saw my walkthrough for it, and it was just me just walking around throughout half of the entire walkthrough. And I also messed up because I skipped through a lot of side quests. I didn't really explore a lot, and I really didn't consider that walkthrough. And considering the fact that it was boring to watch because, as you guys can tell, since it's a really big open action role playing game, ARPG game that has a lot of stuff to do, I just went ahead and went for the main quest, and the main quest had these main bosses, with higher HP, higher attack power, and better skills than my level 10 or 7 or 6 character. And there was no way I could have ever beaten them. So, and I also got comments on my Skyrim walkthrough saying, oh, dude, you should commentate over that. And like I said, I watched the videos and it was just me walking and talking and doing all that boring stuff. So yeah, you guys, for a real-time strategy game as well, I'm also gonna be starting to commentate over those videos because, well, let's face it, who just wants to see a video with me just collecting resources or walking around for hours and hours and hours? I'm also gonna edit throughout those kind of walkthroughs because I really don't want to waste the viewers' time, and I'm also gonna. So those are how many things? Let's see, walkthroughs without commentary, which is one. Call of Duty commentaries too, and walkthroughs that take a long time to get to the action, to get to the point. I'm gonna start commentating over that, over those type of videos, gameplay walkthroughs, I guess, if we want to put it that way. So far those are three things, guys. I'm really not sure what the fourth thing was about, but oh yeah, I also wanted to. Oh yeah, as you guys can tell, for the fourth thing that's gonna be including in my channel from now on is gonna be. Well, let's see here. It's gonna be me uploading video game soundtracks. Now I know it's music, but like I said before at the beginning of this commentary, I said it was gonna be video game related. So I guess video game soundtrack music that has to do with a video game is acceptable for me. I don't know if it's acceptable for you guys, for my old subs, and I really hope you guys don't mind. So there we go. Those are four things right now. And oh yeah, and I also seem to find that a lot of the community of video games that's here on YouTube, they really enjoyed me posting up some of the soundtracks for some of the previous games that I played. So yeah, guys. Here, let's see. The fifth thing that's gonna be going on in my channel from now as well is gonna be indie games. Now, I recently wasn't really into the indie games. That was because my older computer was crappy and I didn't really have the necessities, which is like Sony Vegas Pro program, to edit the videos, to add more color, to make it less blurry and whatnot. I also didn't really have the processor or the graphics card for in my older computer, but using the YouTube money I didn't really use the YouTube money to buy this new gaming PC. I bought it from my full-time job, which only lasts, I think, like 3 and 10 days of another month. Yeah, we'll go with that. So yeah, guys, for the fifth thing, expect indie games. The indie game that I'm focusing on finishing right now is, well, as you guys can tell, it's Torchlight 2, that is, because yeah, they already released Torchlight 1, and for some reason I didn't really enjoy that one. So yeah, guys, expect some indie games. And for the sixth thing, which is kind of a risky thing for my channel, especially since I'm barely starting it out and I'm barely enjoying the partnership. The partnership that I got from TGN is video game trailers. Wow, a lot of you guys that have been around YouTube actually know about copyright strikes, and how that could fuck up your channel. So for the bigger publisher trailers like EA, Activision, Blizzard, ID, while Blizzard's under Activision, I think, is Ubisoft, Sony, video game trailers coming from those big publishers. I really don't think I'm going to be uploading any of those, not until I get bigger, and then the publishers decide to say, hey, this guy's cool, he has a big channel, he has a lot of subs, he has a lot of viewers, he's sponsoring our product out there for free. So, it's a win-win situation for me, but right now I really don't see that happening. But yeah, guys, sixth. But either way, guys, like I said, for the fifth thing, since indie games exist and indie developers want to get their game out there, I decided that I think it's gonna be safe for me to. Well, it's never really safe to post trailers, guys, because everything's copyrighted. But I think indie game developers aren't as harsh as the big publishers. That's because they really want to get the word out of their game, and it's really not that heavily marketed as these other big mainstream games, such as Call of Duty, Battlefield, Darksiders. Well, I don't really think. Well, anyways, guys, I'm getting off topic here. Well, anyways, guys, those are the 6 things that are gonna be part of my channel now, and I really hope you guys enjoy them, or you guys don't mind them at all. Now, let me repeat if I could say them in chronicle order that I told you guys. Number 1 is walkthroughs without commentary. Number 2 is Call of Duty commentaries. And number three is sometimes I'll upload walkthroughs of boring games that take too long to get to the point. I'll post some commentary over those. And number four was video game soundtracks. Number five was, what was number five? Crap. See, guys, I knew this would happen. I knew I would forget. Jeez. Let's see here. What was number five? Number five, number five, number five. I really. Oh wow, guys! If I forget, I completely forgot what number five was. Oh wait, never mind. It barely just hit me, like across the face. But anyways, guys, number five is indie games, and number six is gonna be trailers. Oh yeah, and I also forgot about number seven, which I just made it up completely right now. Is number seven is gonna be me. I guess it's gonna be tradition. Is I'm gonna be covering the next Call of Duty game for as long as they keep, bringing them out, milking them. I'm pretty sure that's still gonna be around here. The Call of Duty franchise, that is. So I'm gonna be covering it with my friends, with my PlayStation family. And yeah, guys, by coverage, I mean I'm gonna be playing zombies. I'm gonna be doing Call of Duty commentaries over all the multiplayer maps are uh, that are available to all the players who pre-order the game on launch date. I'm not really sure that if I'll probably be covering the DLC because it's $15 and I don't really think it's worth it. Unless I strike it rich or I find some oil and the government doesn't claim me as a terrorist and I become filthy rich, then probably just maybe I'll consider buying the $15 DLC. But anyways, guys, this Rise of Soldier, and I hope you guys enjoy this commentary, and I'm out.
Because I wasn't on his team, that's all.